seminars in the new year.
Thank you. Thanks, Annette. That's great. So
Marina,
now,
if I could just comment there, Annette, I can only agree with you on that, absolutely. Even though the managing agents generally have the paddocks course, which is seen to be the basic course, they don't know how to apply it. Having the book learning is one thing, knowing how to apply it is something completely different. Nama in Natal, we have already restarted our training courses, and I find that few managing agents are coming. It's mainly trustees, and this is also scary because now the trustees are becoming educated and empowered, and they're going to be calling out the managing agents one of these days. So managing agents better get their act into gear. And Shirley, I see you are with us. Shirley's book stays by my side. As much as I know everything, like Annette, I've reached an age where I've forgotten what other people still have to learn. And so Shirley's book is invaluable. But yeah, don't be scared to have a look at the book, consult other people, but training and learning is vital.
100%.
My Shirley book from Shirley is dog-eared, so dog-eared you don't want to know.
No, you know what? I think it's the enforcement, as you say, and finding something quickly and being able to look at it and to be able to just get the info you want. You don't have to go through reams and reams of notes and the sectional titles act specifically. So what I'll do now, we've got a couple of nice prizes for everybody, which has really been terrific. Thank you to whoever's given prizes. BBM's given 30-minute free consultations on Zoom. Annette Lang, thank you very much for sponsoring a few books for demystifying sectional title. So I'm just going to call out 4 at a time. So 30 minutes Zoom consultation. Let me just... is Pam Liesner here? I'm just going to go very fast because these are all the people who... Well, Toby van der Merwe.
I'm here.
Oh, Toby. Oh, man.
Hi there.
Lovely. We welcome men who support our women in sectional title. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Toby, you've got a free 30 minutes with me or one of your clients, whatever you need. Let me know.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Marina.
Pleasure. Then there's one copy of Demystifying Sectional Title. Let me just... Sorry, this is a bit difficult. Leanne Ross. I'm just reading. You've got to be quick if you don't. Cassandra Bennett. Nicola Baramasco. Zara Manji. No. Shirley Bailey. Shirley's there. Shirley, you can gift one of the books to one of your clients.
Thank you so much. And thank you for the punt for my book. I so appreciate it, Barbara and Annette.
Pleasure. Okay, let me just do another. One Woolies voucher to the value of 500 Rand. I'm just doing these 4. Claire Hallett.
Oh, Claire.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, good. Good, Claire. There you go.
Thanks so much.
A pleasure. Just contact us and we'll sort that out for you. Okay. Good. Let's go on. I think Serena, we on you right now. Come and tell us all those little gems of information we need from a managing agent.
Well, from a managing agent's point of view, so this year started off in terms of the beginning of lockdown. I think it was a change for all of us, obviously. We were propelled about 3 years further into the future than we would have in terms of Zoom meetings. So successfully, we did have all our AGMs via Zoom. I had 2 meetings. I just had that was actually physical meetings. But I think that definitely online meetings is going to be something that's going to be used in future. We've had people asking for hybrid meetings where, you know, a combination of the two, so that people overseas can start having a say in the investment, rather than just letting the trustees run the block for them, and actually, hopefully, they've got some valuable input there going forward. You know, from what I've learned when we went into lockdown, maximum 3 to 4 weeks, we could actually work from home, and then it was getting irritating. It's not sustainable to work from home isolated. Although we did support each other as a team, we created a WhatsApp group. Being in an environment where you can bounce off ideas and bounce off problems from your team, I think is invaluable. You can't get that working from home. So as much as it did work and we did support each other, we had to keep our sense of humor. That was the main thing. Just, you have to keep your sense of humor. And I also learned that my staff can work independently. So that was really reassuring for me, knowing that they had the time management, the self-discipline, the self-motivation, and that they were adaptive. So I think that proved that, you know, we had the right staff in place. And I think the whole way through lockdown, I realized that keeping it together as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a boss, whatever, I think keeping it together is what we had to do. We had to keep the family together. We had to keep the staff. We had to retain good staff. We had to make sure we focused on client retention. It was all about just keeping it together till we ride this storm out. Yeah, I mean, trustees and owners, the tempers were flaring. I'll say that for sure. But I think during the
yeah, tell me, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to ask you about owners and that kind of thing. Do you share the view with Barbara and Annette just about, especially during lockdown, did owners really kind of become the snitches and that kind of thing that we hear about, or were you pleasantly surprised by how they reacted?
We had both, so we experienced both. One was a beautiful a block of flats with a beautiful garden. There were 50 units in this block, so one would imagine there would be some arguments. But in the whole lockdown, and this one couple that was going to get married, so I feel for Sheena. So the whole block arranged this wedding reception in the garden. They did, beautiful lights in the trees. Yes, I think it was sort of like a bra type reception, but everyone from the block came with their masks around the pool and celebrated while this couple had a makeshift dance floor and had music and actually had their wedding. Maybe not surrounded by the friends and family they would hope, but by this amazing community scheme that got together and made it work for them. And that was just truly amazing. That was amazing. So I think in that respect, if you've read Marina's book, that was the perfect Rubik's Cube completed. And it was a perfect example of that. It was amazing. Obviously, yes, we had the snitches. We had those that became professional PRs that would skulk around and take photos and videos and whatever and send them through and report. And, obviously thinking that the trustees must fine and take action. So it was a big learning curve, for us about how to educate them, because we were all in this together. It was all new to us, but yet the trustees and owners were looking to us for answers. So we had to find those answers. And yeah, definitely those things did happen. But in terms of, yes, sorry, Marina.
Carry on.
No, in terms of worrying about the business, I was watching the news last night, and I saw that 47% of small businesses have actually closed in the 5 months of COVID. And that is frightening. I mean, for those that are running small business of any type, almost half have closed down. So for us to keep going as managing agents, we had to keep providing a service. And in fact, now everyone was locked down at home, and the home is what you're managing. We were working harder than ever from home than we ever were in the office, because we were on call 24/7. There was no Saturday and Sunday. Every day was on call day. But it helped us to realize how indispensable we are, because I think as managing agents, they will always need, community schemes will always need that human intervention. They will always need human resources. So no matter how, IT progresses, it will always take that person that's going to be the mediator between trustees and owners and owners and owners. So in that way, I feel quite good about our business and what we've invested in.
Yeah,
I did find that, once you started thinking about family dynamics, once you were in lockdown and you were with family, and that's, that was the same as a scheme. There was always that one, that one. There's always that one in the scheme. There's always that one in the family that causes the trouble, and that's, that has that conflict.
Yeah.
But yeah, you managed to work through it.
That's 100% right, Serena. I see Quincy said, yes, everyone thinks working from home means more downtime, but it doesn't. I found the trustees expected to be available 24/7. And I think it's all about setting boundaries and actually making sure that people respect those boundaries.